After the spectacular finale of the third season of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, the announcement of Season 4 had already ignited excitement among fans. But the real surprise came with an even more shocking piece of news: a second original movie, titled Tears of the Azure Sea Arc. Before we continue with this video, if you're a fan of Tensura, then make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Here, we talk exclusively about the universe of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. And if this channel reaches 10,000 subscribers, I'll prepare a full-length video on the war between Tempest and the Eastern Empire. A video that could last several hours. And that's not all. After that, I'll also bring you a detailed review of the Great Tenma War. So go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Now, let's get back to our video. This title, as poetic as it is intriguing, promises a fresh and original adventure in the rich and complex world of Rimuru Tempest. The second trailer, recently unveiled, set social media ablaze, sparking a wave of speculation among fans. This film is far from a simple side story. It directly continues the main storyline while introducing original elements that further enrich the Tensura mythology. In this video, we'll dive headfirst into a passionate and detailed analysis of what this masterpiece might have in store for us: a paradise setting by the sea. The story takes us to a breathtakingly beautiful setting. After the unforgettable celebrations of the official founding of the Yura Tempest Federation, Rimuru and his companions receive a prestigious invitation from Empress Elmesia, the sovereign of the magic empire of Sarion, an elven nation known for its elegance and power. This invitation takes them to a paradise island, a private domain belonging to Elmesia herself. Imagine a dreamlike landscape, fine sandy beaches shimmering under a radiant sun, lush forests where magic hangs in the air like a light mist, and crystal-clear waters that seem to whisper ancient secrets. This place, a true jewel of the Sarion Empire, offers a striking contrast to the usual battlefields Rimuru finds himself in. It's a peaceful interlude for our favorite slime and his allies, all worn out from recent trials. But, in the ruthless world of Tensura, serenity often hides brewing storms, and this idyllic island will be no exception. Yura, a mysterious heroine. At the heart of the plot stands a fascinating newcomer, Yura, a character created exclusively for this movie. The trailer introduces her as a woman with a magnetic presence, her hair a brilliant shade of blue reminiscent of a cloudless sky, and adorned with a distinctive jewel, perhaps a magical artifact or a symbol of her status. This visual detail is intriguing. Is it merely decorative, or a powerful relic like those seen in the previous film Scarlet Bond? Yura radiates a complex aura, a mix of elegance and melancholy. Her gaze, shifting between sorrow and determination, hints at a heavy past or a mission of great importance. She emerges as a key figure, a mystery whose motives remain unclear. Is she an ally, a victim, or an adversary? One thing's for certain: her role will be pivotal, and her story promises to captivate and fuel fans' imagination, a narrative well-rooted in the timeline. The movie is set at a specific point in Tensura's chronology, right after the founding of the Federation arc, Light Novel Volume 9, End of Manga Volume 27, Chapters 1-18, 120. Unlike the OVA Coleus Dream, which explored an earlier period, the Tears of the Azure Sea arc follows directly after Season 3, and before the arc of rising tensions between humans and monsters, Light Novel Volume 10. At this stage, the Yura Tempest Federation is beginning to assert itself as a global power, but hidden intrigues threaten its rise. The choice of the Sarion Empire as the primary setting is no coincidence. Ruled by Elmesia, this elven empire blends refined diplomacy with powerful magic. The island, with its luxury and secrets, may conceal truths tied to Sarion's ambitions, or perhaps even older forces, an explosive cast. The movie brings together a delightful mix of familiar faces and brand new characters. Rimuru, our charismatic slime, is surrounded by his iconic lieutenants: Gobta, the light-hearted goblin; Ranga, the loyal tempest wolf; Benimaru, the flamboyant warrior; Shuna, the Iron-Willed Priestess. By the way, I have a fresh video about her, go check it out. Xion, the impulsive swordswoman. Sue, the stealthy assassin. And Erald, Elmesia's ally. Empress Elmesia herself plays an active role, and her presence in the trailer hints at either strategic or personal involvement. But all eyes are on Yura, whose elegance and gravity steal the show. Her design, blue hair and a mysterious accessory, evokes a figure caught between grace and sorrow. Fiery speculations. Taking inspiration from Scarlet Bond, we can imagine a storyline where Yura shares the spotlight with key secondary characters. In the first movie, Benimaru and the Ogres cross paths with Hero, while Towa carried the burden of a curse. Ultima, one of the primordial demonesses, manipulated events from the shadows. A similar structure may unfold here, with Yura taking center stage and a primordial lurking in the background. Carrera, nicknamed Yellow, seems like a strong candidate. Her cunning nature and background in archdemon schemes, explored in the light novel, make her a potential antagonist orchestrating a conspiracy on the island. Testarossa or Ultima could also make appearances, perhaps as support characters, as in Coleus' Dream. As for the dragons, like Milim or Veldora, their status remains uncertain. Their absence from current visuals casts doubt, but a future trailer could shed light on their involvement. The title, with its references to tears and exaltation, suggests a mystical dimension, perhaps tied to Yura or the island's magic. A visual gem. Elmesia's island promises breathtaking scenery, elven palaces with airy designs, gardens resonating with magic, and perhaps ruins hiding forgotten truths. This luxurious and mysterious setting could reveal elements of Sarion's history, or of Yura's, while also serving as the stage for epic confrontations. The story appears to balance moments of levity, Rimuru and friends in relaxation mode, with poignant drama, conveyed through the tears in the title. This mix of humor and tension is the hallmark of Tensura, and the movie seems poised to deliver once again, an oasis in a harsh world. In Tensura, daily life is a relentless struggle against colossal threats. As Hinata Sakaguchi once said, offering leisure in such a world borders on a miracle. Places of pleasure are rare, often overshadowed by the need to survive. That's why this island, Elmesia's resort, is such a breath of fresh air. Picture shimmering turquoise lagoons, delicate pavilions, and nature infused with magic. Owned by an empress as sophisticated as Elmesia, the place seems almost unreal in such a brutal world. It's a much-needed respite for Rimuru and his companions. But in Tensura, calm always comes before the storm. A curious location. Where exactly is this island? The trailer gives us a few hints. Perhaps it lies in an inland sea near Sarion, or Ulugratia, or maybe it's a remote, unmapped island in the southern seas. The dragon vessel Rimuru uses to reach it, a typical Sarion and mode of transport, suggests a distant destination, possibly only accessible by magic. The presence of humans in the visuals hints at a cultural crossroads where elves, humans, and perhaps other races coexist, further deepening the mystery. Dragons, pillars of the plot. Dragons are shaping up to be a central element. Massive shadows glide beneath the water in the trailer, evoking a legendary creature, possibly a leviathan. Rimuru holds an artifact adorned with draconic motifs, perhaps a relic, or even a key to the story. Yura, with her mystical look and enigmatic jewel, appears connected to this mystery. An enticing theory emerges. What if she were an offering in an ancient ritual, sacrificed to a sea dragon to appease or summon its power? This myth-inspired narrative thread would fit perfectly with Tensura's tone and lore. The primordials in the shadows. The primordial demons may be pulling the strings. After Ultima's role in Scarlet Bond, Carrera could now take the spotlight. In the light novel, these primordials are searching for the perfect vessel for their resurrection, using relics like those linked to the Chaos Dragon. The island, with its draconic legend, would be an ideal target. Carrera might have corrupted the ritual, turning Yura into a pawn in a twisted scheme. Rimuru's artifact, or Yura's mysterious jewel, could lie at the heart of this machination, channeling either draconic or magical energy. The title as a narrative puzzle. The Epic of the Tears of Exaltation and its subtitle, The Time of Awakening, the Azure Prayer that binds hearts, are loaded with meaning. The tears may reflect Yura's fate, or an ancient, buried truth. The Azure Prayer hints at a spiritual role for her, possibly a sacred summoning. Rimuru could uncover ancient records on the island, revealing that the Sea Dragon is actually a guardian entity corrupted by Carrera. By guiding Yura through a purification ritual, he could thwart the scheme, save the island, and awaken the dragon. A promising finale. This scenario weaves together friendship, redemption, and titanic battles. Classic Tensura themes. Expect spectacular fights, Rimuru and Ranga facing a marine monster, and heartfelt moments centered on Yura. The current trailer teases just enough to spark curiosity, and the next reveal will surely sharpen our theories. In the meantime, hype continues to build, fueled by every visual and narrative clue. So, are you hyped for this film? I sure am. See you soon in a new video. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next.